Okay, so this is interesting. Made a gentle turn there compared to what we've seen him do so far. So again, this is going to be in the San Pedro area. You have units coming from all directions trying to take this guy into custody. Another thing that I should mention is we have not heard about anybody else being in the car. So for now, we believe it's just going to be the driver. But time will tell when this pursuit comes to an end. We will see whether or not there is anybody else in the car. But for now, we believe it's just going to be one male suspect driving the stolen gray BMW. This is a cul-de-sac is what I'm hearing. So we'll see what he does here. He doesn't have any units directly behind him, so he may be able to just U-turn and get out of this situation. But if there were any units close behind, this may have been it for him. But nope, no units directly behind him. Here they are. Here they are. The units are pulling up. We can see their lights beginning to shine. I'm going to go ahead and pull out the shot just for a second so we can see the cat and mouse game here. We see the suspect reversing. We see the CHP units getting closer. We've seen this before, though, and we saw what he did when he was cornered like this before. He simply U-turned and got away from authorities and continued the pursuit. But we see him here. He's in a cul-de-sac. He literally has nowhere to go. But he's trying. He's trying to maneuver this vehicle in whatever way he can to give himself whatever chance he has to continue to evade authorities. But you can see the situation here. It's a cul-de-sac. He's at the end of it. He can't U-turn. The cops are completely blocking the street. He's really got nowhere to go. To give you a better idea of where this is, it will be very close to Palos Verdes Drive. Not quite on Palos Verdes Drive, of course, because this is a smaller cul-de-sac. It may be Vista Del Mar, and I'll work to confirm that here in just a moment. We see the driver with his hands up. He's closing the door and appears to be following the commands, but no, he's not. He's just going to run. So he's running, still trying to evade authorities. I'm going to increase my light here so that we can continue to watch him as he... Oh, there we go. He just slipped behind this person's home. Continuing here in the brush area. It'll look a little red here, but it's because I'm using the infrared technology so we can continue to watch him as he continues to try to evade authorities. Okay, decreasing the red just there a touch. Running into this home. Okay, so now he's running into this home here. Saw him enter that gate. Hopefully he doesn't have direct access to the home, but for now, we saw him go into that front patio of that home under that palm tree. So that's where we last saw him, and you see the police helicopter light overhead as well. They see him too, and I believe I see a light there too. You can see the officer there trying to climb up into the backyard of this home, but as you can see, it's quite the climb. So he's trying to do whatever he can to get access to that home where we last saw that stolen vehicle suspect. Oh, I believe I see somebody there, but that may be a resident. Yeah, that person looks like they're not trying to hide. So that definitely looks like it may be a resident of the home. I hope they're aware of what's going on, and we'll hopefully leave the residence while the police department continues to look for the stolen vehicle suspect in this person's backyard. Fortunately, we saw that person, and that person seemed to be okay. So you can see, though, that the suspect search continues here. We have officers surrounding this home. We have this group of officers in the front of the home. We have another group of officers in the rear of the home, as well as the police helicopter overhead. So at this point, it's just a game of hide and seek. We see officers running, though. They may be getting some information as to where he may be. Yeah, we see these officers running away from the home and back into the brush area. So let me increase my lights here. We can see them looking there with their flashlights. So they're actually not looking at the home anymore. They're looking at the grassy area next to the home. So they may believe that he may have been able to leave the home and is now running around in this area. They're notifying the surrounding agencies so that everyone is aware of what's going on and can send units over here to assist in this search that, as you can see, has now made its way away from the home and over to the grassy area adjacent to the home. But it looks like still no luck. They have still not found him. Personally, I did not see him leave the home. I saw him enter through the gate, and I did not see him exit. So it's unclear, though, if he may have gotten out from under our own nose. It's definitely a possibility, but the authorities have... I'm hearing they have... Yep, they got him now. I'm hearing that they have him in custody and he is being cooperative, but the dispatcher is still trying to figure out where. So we're going to listen to the scanner here to try to figure out exactly where they have this suspect in custody.
Oh, no!
We have the suspect running. Oh, this is going to be close.
To watch more heart-stopping car chases happening across Southern California, subscribe here. Thanks for watching. The chase is on.